All right, so with that being said, here are some things about Africa that should just freak you out in terms of why we need Africa and why Africa needs us, why African Americans need the continent, and why the continent needs African Americans. First thing is this. How many of you know, give me a yes in the chat if you know that black spending power now is well over $1.6 trillion. How many of y'all know it's between 1.6 and 1.8 trillion? As of 2025, black spending power has just continued to skyrocket. We have a ton of money. We're giving most of that money to white people. I personally believe we should give some of that money to black people, starting with us, each other, and also black people in other parts of the world that are more likely to relate to us. Did you know that if you were to look at the wealthiest or the highest gross domestic product countries in Africa, there's 54 countries. If you were to look at the countries that are the richest countries, did y'all know that African American people have a spending power level that exceeds the gross domestic product of every single country in Africa? Literally, if we were an African country, we'd be the richest country on the entire continent of Africa by a long shot. By a long shot. We are the economic goats of the continent. So we can like get to the nitty gritty of why I'm literally yelling this because it's so first African American people, again, we have that 1.6 to 1.8 trillion in spending power. The richest country in Africa has a gross domestic product. That's South Africa. Has a gross domestic product of $410 billion. That's less than one fourth of black spending power. Do y'all understand when I tell you that we dominate? Like we are the economic Michael Jordans of the earth when it comes to brown skinned people. First of all, can we take a moment and kind of breathe on that a little bit and give ourselves some credit? Can we at least take a moment and give ourselves credit for the fact that we are a sleeping giant when it comes to economics. Once we master those economics, once we understand that power and how to control it, we're gonna be pretty beastly. So at the end of the day, I need you to accept the idea that you're supposed to dominate this sucker. You're supposed to win. You're going to win. Your grandkids are going to win.